Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to CBS News, the fragile ceasefire between the United States and Iran appears to be crumbling following a dramatic escalation in military tension. President Donald Trump warned Wednesday on social media that Iran had taken too long to negotiate a peace deal and would now have to pay the price. The latest crisis erupted after an American Apache helicopter was shot down near the Strait of Hormuz. In response, the U.S. military launched retaliatory airstrikes hitting nearly 20 Iranian targets, including air defense and radar sites. Iran quickly retaliated with drone and missile attacks targeting U.S. military installations in Bahrain, Kuwait, and Jordan. Additionally, maritime security sources reported a commercial tanker was struck by a missile near the Strait of Hormuz. The sudden escalation comes as Qatari negotiators arrived in Tehran in a last-minute diplomatic push to rescue the peace talks. President Trump, however, indicated he is no longer willing to wait for a deal, while also touting the effectiveness of the U.S. naval blockade on Iranian ports. According to GJ Press, the Bank of Japan, BOJ, announced on Wednesday that Governor Kazuo Ueda has been hospitalized for the treatment of an infectious disease. As a result of his hospitalization, Governor Ueda is expected to miss the central bank's upcoming policy-setting meetings scheduled for Monday and Tuesday. The BOJ stated that Governor Ueda is likely to remain in the hospital for approximately 2 weeks. In his absence, the upcoming BOJ Policy Board meeting will be chaired by Deputy Governor Ryozo Himino. Additionally, the customary press conference following the policy meeting will be conducted by Shinichi Uchida, another deputy governor of the central bank. Both deputy governors will be acting on behalf of Governor Ueda during this period. According to Al Jazeera, an analysis of satellite imagery captured between January and June 2026 reveals widespread and systematic destruction in the historic southern Lebanese coastal city of Tyre. Israeli airstrikes and subsequent bulldozing have flattened entire populated civilian residential blocks, turning them into rubble. The ancient maritime city, which boasts nearly 5,000 years of history, lies just 11 kilometers from Israel's enforced Yellow Line buffer zone. The damage has also spilled into cultural and humanitarian zones. Satellite data confirms that airstrikes targeted areas within meters of the Tyre archaeological site, which has been on the UNESCO World Heritage List since 1984 and is protected under the Hague Convention. Furthermore, the bombardment hit the El Bus camp for Palestinian refugees, destroying buildings inside the officially recognized UNRWA facility and severely damaging a local public high school. Despite a U.S.-brokered ceasefire, military actions continue, triggering a severe humanitarian crisis. UNRWA officials reported that 1/3 of Tyre's refugee population has already fled, while local authorities note that thousands of permanent residents are escaping further north to cities like Sidon, Beirut, and Tripoli. According to GG Press, Japan and the United States have held 2 days of working-level talks on extended deterrence, including the U.S. nuclear umbrella at the Japanese Foreign Ministry in Tokyo. During the meetings, which concluded on Tuesday, foreign and defense officials from both nations discussed security challenges, specifically China's expanding nuclear capabilities and North Korea's ongoing nuclear development. The two sides exchanged views on the modernization of U.S. nuclear forces, while Japan shared updates on its planned revision of 3 key security-related documents expected by the end of the year. Additionally, the delegations visited the Japanese Maritime Self-Defense Forces Yokosuka base in Kanagawa Prefecture to inspect the Aegis destroyer Kirishima. Since their inception in 2010, these periodic talks have served to reaffirm the commitment of both countries to bolstering bilateral security ties and maintaining regional stability. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.